Have you ever heard of a person who could see without the help of their eyes? In the 1930, someone named Kudabak amazed the world with his unique ability. He read books, distinguished objects, and even rode a bicycle through New York City, blindfolded. But how is this possible? Could it be that our mind possesses hidden capabilities that no one ever tells us about? And most importantly, how can this skill help us change our own reality? In this video, you will learn how science and spirituality can be combined to unlock the true power of focusing our attention. What quantum physics is only now confirming was already known to masters of inner practices in ancient times. Where attention goes, energy flows. And what you focus on becomes your reality. But that's not all. Would you like to learn a simple but powerful method that allowed Kudabak to develop vision beyond the eyes? This technique will help you reprogram your consciousness, eliminate distracting thoughts, and speed up the manifestation of your desires. Imagine being in the heart of a bustling city. Around you is chaos, cars, noise, crowds of people. Your eyes are blindfolded, yet you continue to easily maneuver between people, buildings, and cars. The method that allows you to do this is very simple, but requires discipline. Candlelight meditation. How to perform it correctly, I will explain in this video, so watch until the end. The most important thing is that something incredible will happen to you. You will realize that you can see even without physical sight. And the question arises, is our vision just a function of the eyes, or do we have a higher level of perception we are simply unaware of? Modern science is already starting to provide answers. Neuroscientific studies prove that the brain can redirect its functions. Blind people often develop phenomenally acute auditory sensitivity. Some Buddhist monks report experiences that go beyond ordinary senses. This leads us to the key question. Perhaps we limit our potential simply because we were never taught to train our mind? The result of the candlelight meditation shows that focused attention can expand perception. But this applies to more than just vision. Absolute concentration can change reality and influence everything around you. Now let's dig deeper into how exactly this works and why focusing attention is key to transforming your life. What do you notice around you right now? Sounds, sensations in your body, objects nearby. Your mind processes thousands of signals every second, but most of them go unnoticed. Why? Because your attention is the lens through which you perceive the world. What you focus on becomes your reality. You don't need mystical powers, but mastering attention at the highest level is essential. The training lies in concentrating your consciousness so that it can perceive what seems impossible to others. Modern science is starting to confirm this idea. Quantum physics suggests that observation can influence reality. In the famous double-slit experiment, scientists discovered that particles behave differently when they are being observed. If we constantly think about our fears, lack, and problems, our reality will reflect these thoughts. But if we learn to direct our attention toward a specific goal, we can influence our life. The problem is that in today's world, our attention is scattered. Social networks, constant notifications, and the endless flow of information distract us. The more we get distracted, the less control we have over our lives. But this can be changed. If we learn to control our attention, we can transform our lives. If everything we focus on becomes stronger, what happens when we are constantly distracted? In the modern world, scattered attention has become the norm. And this comes at a price. We lose the ability to create the reality we desire. Social media, short videos, and endless streams of information are all designed to capture and scatter our attention. Research shows that the average person checks their phone more than 150 times a day. What does this mean? It means our brain isn't trained for concentration but for distraction. But why is this dangerous? When you switch your attention from one object to another, you lose the ability to focus deeply, which hinders real results. This affects not only your productivity but also your ability to manifest your desires and reshape reality. Imagine your attention as a beam of light. When it is scattered, it illuminates everything around but without strength. However, if it is focused to a single point, like a laser, it can cut through steel. The mind works the same way. Without focus, your thoughts are just chaotic impulses. But when you consciously direct your attention, you start to change the world around you. This is exactly what those who understand the power of concentration desire. Major corporations and media companies use algorithms to hold your attention, but not your awareness. Think about it. Are you okay with that? When you lose control of your attention, you lose control of your life. How does this relate to the law of attraction? It's simple. If your attention constantly jumps from one thing to another, your vibration becomes unstable. You may consciously desire something, but if you cannot hold focus on it, the energy you emit will remain chaotic. And the universe will always reflect that same chaos back to you. If Cuddeback had spent his days scrolling through his phone or jumping from one brief stimulus to another, he would never have developed the ability to see without his eyes. Now that you understand the destructive impact of distraction, here's the main question. How do you regain control of your consciousness and use it to create the reality you want? The answer lies in directed attention. Cuddeback possessed supernatural abilities. He simply cultivated a skill that exists in all of us, though almost no one trains it: the ability to maintain absolute focus on a single goal. Guide using Kailas Castaneda studied shamans who spoke of the hidden power of intention, a subtle energy that shapes the world around us. When a person focuses their attention on something with complete concentration, they begin to influence the process of manifesting reality itself. Now, ask yourself, what is your attention directed towards throughout the day? Are you consuming random information with no clear purpose? If so, your energy is being scattered. This means your dreams, aspirations, and plans are unlikely to materialize. The law of attraction responds only to your most stable energy. But what happens when you learn to focus on a single goal with unwavering determination? Your energy aligns with that intention, and everything you aim to attract into your life will soon manifest. What you focus on becomes your reality. Here's the key insight. You are already attracting what you focus on. If your mind is fixated on problems, fears, or scarcity, that's exactly what will manifest in your life. But if you shift your focus to your true desires and can sustain that vibration, the universe will begin to adjust to you. Most people's deepest desires aren't tied to material things. It's not cars, houses, careers, or even travel. Behind these things lies the desire to be happy, to love, to feel secure, and to be a selfless contribution to others. The force guiding our attention, our soul, the eternal fragment of God or the universe, needs nothing material. It lives through experiences and sensations. That's why it's crucial to recognize what state your soul truly seeks and focus your attention directly on that state. A practical exercise to control your attention. Candlelight meditation, Trataka, a method known long before Cuddeback, is a timeless practice used by monks, spiritual masters, and other individuals for centuries. The essence of this exercise is to fixate your attention on a single source of light, training the mind to remain focused without distractions. How to perform it. Light a candle in a quiet place and position it about 40 centimeters from your eyes. Focus your gaze on the darkest part of the flame. Avoid blinking excessively and resist distractions. Stay fully present in the moment. Thoughts will arise, but don't follow them. Whenever you notice you've become distracted, bring your attention back to the flame. Observe for 2-3 minutes at first. Gradually increase the duration until you can maintain focus on the flame for 10 minutes. Afterward, close your eyes and try to visualize the flame in your mind. Over time, you will see it more clearly in your consciousness. With months of practice, you'll notice that your attention becomes so focused that you can hold inner images with incredible clarity. This heightened focus will start to extend to your external perception, just as it did for Kudabak. Are you ready to work on your mind and take control of your reality? Remember, attention is not a thought process. It is a powerful tool for creating the life you desire. The secret to achieving any goal lies in consistency. Doing something once won't change much, but repeated daily practice becomes part of who you are. A 7-day challenge. Are you ready to take on the challenge? Try the candlelight meditation technique for 7 days, just 10 minutes a day. Observe how, with each session, your attention becomes more stable. Direct your focus toward the states you want to inhabit: joy, fulfillment, peace, and love. Your attention is the key. How you use it will determine what your reality becomes. See you next time.